But
Hey, them
fucking
some
hey, yo.
stories, man. I love me some stories, as any atheist would say about my Bible thumping. Uh, do you think can we tell them a story?
I think we should, Papo. I think it's about that time.
What? Turn it up.
Oh, yes,
Story
indeed.
time.
It is story time with Verse and motherfucking Papo. And I think Papo has to tell this week, right?
Yes, I do. No, I just out of curious, or out of curiosity, I was saying, like seeing statistics and little things. This is kind of on the far spectrum, but people put stories about some weird fetishes, and that's why I kind of want me and you to go back and forth. And maybe, would you rock with it? Would you not rock with it? Have you done it? And if so, a glorious tale from it. How about that? Maybe, possibly.
Let's check it out.
All right. The first one says, so I had I had a SO, or SO, I don't know what that means, maybe standard operation, who liked a heavily make out during foreplay. It was aggressive and kind of strange, but it kind of turned into a what the fuck when she licked the root of my mouth. That is a sensation I will never forget.
The mouth?
Now, doesn't everyone like a good tongue lashing though?
That would kind of be like, I would just imagine, like, if I was making out with a chick and like she licked the roof of my mouth, I would imagine I would sneeze. I don't know why. That just in my head, that just triggers, like, wouldn't you sneeze? I don't know.
I had a bitch to lick my teeth, like from the bottom inside of my teeth. I don't know what I can't remember it, but I remember when that happened. I was like, I don't know. It was just strange.
Yeah. I've been part of some teeth licking. Yeah, I've experienced that. That's odd. But the net story is my last girlfriend and I were into almost identical things in the bedroom. The only thing she liked that I'd never considered before was that she liked it when people spat in her mouth. I did it a couple times and loved it. God, I miss her. Now, I've heard of this too. I've never done this, but shouts out to dedication Marissa Mendez from Hot 97. She talks about how she loves when a guy like that, when they getting it in, if he spits in her mouth. And I've never done that, but I guess like that's a chemical thing. We're sharing our amoebas and all them hormones within. So I guess I get it if you're in the heat of the moment, you're really just. But
I'm curious about this though. What about in the face, or does it have to be in the mouth? Like you're trying to catch it like a fucking drizzle?
So it's in the mouth. In the mouth is what I've heard is the turn on. I haven't heard much like bitches who like getting spit in the face. Something wrong, and they probably let you piss on them too.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
R. Kelly style.
On the same fucking trains. Now, supposedly though, this is a compliment to the chef in some countries, or I don't know if it's farting, one of those. But if you go to the next clip, it's been approved by Mr. Chang that
shouts out to Chang.
So, now in the next one it says she liked it pretty rough and she liked to be bitten. I tried and learned that I like rough sex too, as well as biting. Now I know it's a dog eat dog world, but do you fuck with biting?
Never gotten into biting. I remember maybe a time or two where there has been a bite, but never dig the biting. I don't like pain. I don't 50 Shades of Grey.
That shit turns me off, bro. Like, I don't know. I haven't really experienced too much ball play, but when I have, it's been too aggressive to like, oh shit, no, I don't. This is kind of suspenseful.
I remember as a youngin, a bitch headbutted me and almost choked that hoe. Like, why the fuck would you headbutt me? Like, what is you doing?
You know what I don't fuck with nipple tweaking. Don't fuck with my motherfucking nipples. I don't know.
Oh no, I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, maybe because the bitch that did it, she was too fucking rough. Like this bitch, she had tits that have been through some things. God bless her, like, beautiful person.
She had battle-tested nipples. That's what she had.
She pretty much lost most fucking feeling. So it's like, and she didn't even have any kids. Like I had one girl too who her baby just went to town on her fucking nipples, which. It didn't look that way, but she just lost all sensitivity. This bitch never had any kids. Hardly has nipples sometimes. It comes, it goes. It's weird. But I don't fucking know.
I can't call it. Now, this woman says, my husband was a panty sniffer when I met him. Now I sell my panties to strange men/women on the internet so they can sniff them. And yes, I do sniff panties from other women. Now, I find this to be absolutely disgusting. I am a person who, ever since I was a child, I have a very bad sense of smell. Like, I can't smell a lot of things. And, because of that, I have a weird like food taste. Like, I can't fuck with fish because the smell is overpowering.
You probably don't eat pussy. I'm gonna ask Gibbs.
Oh no, I gets down. I gets down.
You don't like it if it's too raw.
So yeah, so I like it clean because I don't like any overpowering smells. I can't fuck with. So I couldn't even imagine to go out of my way to get a pair of used panties. And it's crazy because yeah, I've seen those ads like on Craigslist. If you browse through Craigslist, there are people who are like, I saw some woman who she works out and she sells her panties after she works out. I saw another one and this dude was like, I'll buy your panties from you, and so you wear them all day, get them all funky and raunchy or whatever. Then we meet at a dinner. We don't have to fuck. You ain't got to touch me, kiss me, or anything like that. But at some point while we're together at the dinner, you take those panties off and you hand them to me, and then that's when I give you the money or whatever. And that was this guy's kick. And I'm like, yo, there's some people out there.
I want it fresh. I don't want it fake. I will get real upset. Now I will say though, because women can naturally, and I would never pay for this shit, but one thing I've enjoyed when eating, especially if they're a cleansy woman, which thankfully most of them have been. I'm not gonna tell you the bad stories because I had cost too much in therapy to fucking try to erase. But women do though have a certain, like I said, if you remember watching recently American Pie came on again, and when the dad was trying to explain to him I guess shits and playboys and hustlers, he was like, he looks kind of like a tropical plant, a tropical fruit. And sometimes, man, them juices be that delicious. So to every motherfucking freak out there, they will allow this. Now, next one says, one ex was really into my feet. Rubbing them on his penis was a bit odd, but I did appreciate the massages. Now, not the strangest fetish, but that's what makes it easy to go along with. Now, there's some people who love Uma Thurman. Actually, apparently, supposedly, Quentin Tarantino loved Uma Thurman's feet so much. That's why there's a scene in Kill Bill where this bitch is trying to twinkle her fucking toes.
That makes perfect sense because I always wondered why. That makes sense, yeah. And it fucks me up though because Uma Thurman will always be. I saw a movie when I was like in high school. It was on the Independent Film Channel, and she was like a hitchhiker, and I don't remember the name of the movie. Shouts out to the fans. If you've heard of this movie, go ahead, hit us up at ibhmpodcast@gmail.com. But it was on the Independent Film Channel. It was Uma Thurman. She was a hitchhiker, and she had like these long ass fucking thumbs like this, yo. And then she would also like masturbate with the thumb. It was the weirdest fucking thing. And so yeah, it was so Uma Thurman will always be that long thumb bitch that was playing with herself, and she was a hitchhiker. Like,
see, I think that goes borderline to wanting to fucking put some peanut butter on your dick so Chimp can play with it. Like, I don't know. But you had mentioned something earlier, and that kind of goes into the next story.
Oh, golden showers. Now, this story, I was not that down for him peeing on me, but thankfully he was much more into being dominated and me peeing on him. We did that a few times before he asked me to pee in his mouth while he drank it. Wow. That was fine, and we did that a few more times. I was ambling, but he loved it. We stopped doing it after he pushed me to do it on a day I wasn't ready and was dehydrated. He said he didn't care, but once we did it, he couldn't deal with the concentrated taste, and that ended his interest in that permanently. We moved on to other stuff, but that was probably the only fetish we've tried that I wasn't sexually into at all personally. Yeah, I myself also, I don't get it. Every so often I've scrolled past a golden shower porn of a chick just letting like 18 dudes just piss on her. It's just like, god damn, where did her life go wrong? And but outside of that, yeah, never, yeah, that's Yeah. But shouts out to R. Kelly, who also was just at the Barclays Center and shot a 3-pointer. He had a fucking tuts on with a motherfucking cigar in his mouth and some shades on and hit a 3-pointer at the Barclays Center. But shouts out to that nigga because he's all about them golden showers.
And you know that he's all about that aim. I can't believe he made a 3-pointer with a motherfucking cigar and some shades on. That's pimping, if you ask me.
Pimping.
Now, the next one says, my ex had a big thing with ears. And this is what I don't fucking get. Just, I don't know, people oversizedness, it's mommy issues. I'm sure he's probably used to play with mama's ears. Because the first time she started licking the inside of mine during foreplay, which made me wig out and laugh like crazy. And why the fuck wouldn't you? It's ticklish, bitch. She started laughing too and apologized, saying that it was something she liked and we didn't have to do it. Now, do you believe a bitch if she does something we don't have to? That just means deal with it, right? No? Anyway,
ain't that right?
What?
Huh? What? Oh no, continue.
Well, the next time she tried it, I tried my best not to laugh. It tickled like crazy, but then I noticed that her whole demeanor just changed and she started to moan into my ear. Now, that's a good rev up. Now, she was seriously getting into this, and I wasn't going to stop her. It was weird, but holy shit, would it get hot. So, I mean, if you figure out the bitch's erogenous zone, that sounds like a win, but I don't know.
You ride that motherfucker till the wheels fall off. That's what you do.
People forget to eat all the fucking meat on the wishbone, so I could kind of appreciate that. But yeah, that would get me real soft.
Now, this person had a long distance relationship with their ex, which was understandably difficult at times. For my birthday, he sent me a card and told me not to open it around other people. I thought, how adorable. He's shy about what he wrote in it. Nope, that fucker put his toenail clippings and pubes in it, then went and told me it would be hot if I were to put them inside of me. I laughed and said there was no way I was going to eat them. Yeah, nigga, you just broke the fetish. Like you went full retard. You went full fucking retard.
But I'm pretty fucking sure he didn't mean to fucking eat them though.
Yeah, no, I first imagined like putting them up there. I don't know. I'm so confused about that one. But yeah, as the horse in the next shot says, good luck.
Nobody touched that. And that says, my wife has a fetish, I think, for some initiating sex. I'm not sure if I'm even reading that word right. Is it initiating?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
It says initiating sex with her while she's trying to ignore them. Now, it's kind of weird. She's reading a book, but you take off her pants and she's ready to go. But she just sits there and keeps on reading for as long as she can before finally giving in. She told me once post-coitus that she was into distracted and ended up reading the same sentence 7 times before giving up. Now, it had a bit of a weird effect in that whenever I'm horny, I'll just go start messing with her and see if she's into it. When she sex when you want, but initiating like that still feels a bit awkward.
See, and I'm ever so like against these kind of things, because what about when she actually doesn't want it? How do you know she doesn't want it when the way she gets you going is by showing that she does? Like, that's too, especially like we're in a world today, not saying that's wrong. Don't want to get slammed on Twitter, but we're in a world today where like the joke is like you gotta ask the woman if she's still into it every 10 minutes into sets to make sure that she doesn't change her mind at some point in it, and then it becomes rape. Now that's over exaggerating and joking about it, but that's the whole thing. Like now, like with these things and like those rape fetishes, I can't partake in that, because how am I gonna tell when I fucking get arrested? Like, no, she's into that shit. Like, well, she wasn't into it this time. Well, how the fuck can I tell? Like, oh no, that's when you gotta have, what is it, the safe word, pineapple? I wonder what her safe word is.
Pineapple shortcake. Either which way,
that's fucked up.
That's pretty much rape. I mean, if you ask me, that's without any fucking doubt. If someone's not into it, I think that's rape. How the bitch can tell you this? Something else.
Now the next one, does fucking other guys count? Yeah, she really liked doing that. Me, not so much. Now I think this goes into the realm of the cuckold porn, where especially if you go to a porn website, all you got to do is type in interracial or BBC for big black cock, and you're going to come across a lot of cuckold porn. And
You watch it?
oh yeah, I fucks with
Yeah.
some
All right, so
cuckold porn.
I gotta ask you because every time I've seen one, it's always been a white guy with usually, if not someone of the same race, and more than likely a fucking black man fucking his wife.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that reversed?
No, never reverse. No, never reverse. Ain't no brother let nobody run through. No, no. And that is the fetish. And I have to say that cuckold porn and that fetish has to go back to slave times of the slave master being in the house with the wife and like, hey, let's bring one of these slaves in and let me watch you have sex with this jungle bunny. Like that has to be where that comes from. No other. Yo, cuckold porn is an American thing from what I've seen. You know, chime in if I'm incorrect, but this appears to be an American interracial thing with white men letting their white wives take black dick. It's weird. It's only in America.
And the only time I've ever seen that change is when it's usually someone trying to sell their girlfriend in Europe, which apparently that's how everyone pays their bills.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, Europe is kind of wild, yo. But yeah.
Now the next thing, because actually this continues more if you want to. We can end story time now, but you couldn't have fetishes without a fetish environment usually.
Ooh.
And apparently in Japan, for $100 an hour, you can rent one of these rooms. You want to go into that?
No, let's do this. Head over to ibhmpodcast.com, check these photos out, and let us know what the fuck you think, because it's some wild shit out there.
Oh shit, okay, I give him reason to go. All I gotta say is there's one fucking thing that threw me for a loop, and I just want to mention it. It's one where it looks like a fucking subway, or like you're in a train, and I don't fucking know if you'd ever would want to have the feeling of fucking in a goddamn, I don't know, next to a smelly homeless man.
Yo, that gotta be an Asian thing, because have you seen them Asian porns of like the chick, she'll be on like a bus and like there's one in particular and like it's an Asian chick and she BBW, you know, the type that wanna suck you dry and eat lunch with you.
Ooh, I like that.
And I didn't know Asian women ever got this big, so it was like extra like, oh god damn, yo. But she was in a business skirt suit, whatever, and her titties was all hanging out and the booty was all hanging out, and she was like on the bus and like all these like Asian guys were sitting there and they like couldn't calm themselves down, they like rubbing their dick, and then they started like grabbing her on the booty and the titty, and then they started like fucking her in the bus like as other people were kind of acting like nothing's going on. It's the weirdest shit. Has to be Asia. That has to be an Asian.
I seen one with the
room.
Russian one doing that on the fucking bus, but yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
All right. So you want to save that for the website, huh? All right.
Save that for the website.
Go to the ibhmpodcast.com website, or go to the Facebook fan page where I have it on a story on my soap opera thing. But shit, I'm pretty sure you added to the IBHM fan page, right?
You did.
Alrighty, folks. So that is going to do it for this episode of the Let's Play Siesta Fiesta. Definitely want to thank you if you sat through this, and if you're still watching and you're still listening, no matter how terrible I am, no matter how shitty the footage is. I gotta appreciate you. I promise you that I am investing into this just so that I can at least capture some footage decently. I mean, you can always catch the podcast directly from the website, from the iTunes, the Stitcher, the SoundCloud that is now a professional version of. So, I mean, definitely go to that. If you would like anything more from me, then I would hope that you can, add me, at me, and just let me know. I'm definitely a nerd with not any nerd friends, so I'd appreciate it. And if not, then, fuck you all. But at the same time, God bless.